So we've been to the Legends and Two Strokes weekend here in the mountains. A bit overcast, but not too warm today, but kind of better than sweating to death. And been quite nice actually. Some interesting bikes there, some 252 strokes particularly from the 80s, some RDs, and even an RG 250, interesting. And didn't see any, might have seen an RD 500, but I don't think so, or an RG 500 Gamma. But there were some interesting Honda 4s and stuff, a couple of Yamahas. Typically Honda and Yamaha obviously build reliable bikes, so there's have quite a lot of enthusiasts, so there's a few of those still knocking about. In fact, our friendly racer friend of Colic turned up on an FZR 1000 pre-X up, and we met good friend Doug Collins, who's got a Pan America on order, and also what's So who else did we meet? We met Eric and his friend who's hired a Harley and will be riding that for the weekend. Eric was on his Challenger. So a few of us kind of met up, but we're not necessarily riding together. It's just me, Doug in front on his Street Fighter. He's got the standard Street Fighter, I've got the S. And Jerry in front of him on his Multistrada V4. Loving that. There'll be a separate video with an update from him on that, which may or may not come out before or after this one, but probably in sequence. And just heading off down Route 60 Southern, as the sign says, and hopefully won't come up against too much traffic. It's a nice little twisty road. What the camera never picks up on is just how steep this road is going downhill, so, or how twisty it is really. But my Street Fighter V4S, 4,000 miles now, 4,122, got new tyres on it, feeling absolutely wonderful, going great. Quick update on my Multistrada. Well, I do know that it hasn't hit the dealer's warehouse yet, they haven't been invoiced for it, so who knows. They were sort of saying they're expecting it any day, but they don't really know. And as we all know, Ducati are not particularly good at giving out delivery information. They just kind of let you have it when it suits them. So naturally I would like my Multistrada and I'd like it as soon as possible, but you know, at the end of the day it'll arrive when it arrives, and I've just got to be a bit more patient. I don't know what else I'd buy anyway if it wasn't available. It's a really good bike and I think it's worth waiting for, and I understand the frustrations of others who have them on order, but you know, if they cancel and buy something else, that's kind of their prerogative. But I think if they're just a little bit more patient, their bikes should turn up, and they'll be very glad they waited. I think it's such a good machine. Jerry certainly seems happy on his after 9,000 miles. Very little to gripe about. The Cygic GPS app is a bit glitchy when it comes to GPX navigation. The heated seat could be a little bit cooler for him. Other than that, he's pretty happy. What else is happening? Eric's Rivian truck has been delayed. Such is life in the world of building EVs. The latest on that is he should have it this year still. So expecting it, instead of like July, August time, it's more likely to be November, December time now, but hopefully we'll have that by Christmas, and that really is a good first truck from Rivian. That'll be hard to beat. And of course Ford are up there now with the F-150 Lightning, and who else? Oh, of course the Cybertruck. Yeah, God knows when my Cybertruck will turn up. Had it on order for 2 years as it is. Probably be another 2 years, I'd imagine. Goodness me, this road's nice, isn't it? Don't get better, baby. So ultimately, still enjoying the ride outs. We do ride out at least once a week, somewhere nice, have a bit of food, something to eat, wave to other motorcyclists. As we come into summertime, we'll be doing more of that and more of these. I've still got a few bikes I'd like to ride and test, but it depends on availability, and may be having a kind of affiliation with a new motorcycle dealership that is going to be opening, and the owner doesn't want to talk about that at the moment, so I'm not going to elaborate, but could be some interesting times ahead in terms of collaborations and stuff. Well, what have you been up to on your bike lately? Let me know in the comments. Always interested to know if you've changed your bike, or you know, you want some a second opinion on a bike, or just let me know whether you've had an epic ride somewhere lately. Oh yeah, gotta love bikes. You know you're in Georgia and you see all these bikes. This state was made for riding bikes. Look at this never-ending bend. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Alright, signing off now. Good to see you guys. Keep it sunny side up.
Hey you, if you want to become one of the Ride On people, don't forget to subscribe. Ride often, ride carefully, ride on.